What's going on, everybody? Welcome back. Today I'm going to show you guys the best VPNs that you can use for China. Now, there are a few options here. We've got 2 that are free and 4 others that are not. Now, as you could imagine, the free options are probably just not going to be very reliable. In China, there's something called the Great Firewall of China, and it's a very advanced firewall that's able to filter everything that the government deems as unwanted, or they don't want it on their internet. So what they do is basically censor everything using this Great Firewall of China, and only really good VPNs, even some of the advanced ones, have trouble with bypassing that Great Firewall. But you can still try with Proton and Windscribe. With Windscribe, you're going to get a 10 gigabyte monthly limit. With Proton, you don't have a limit. You do have a few more servers with Windscribe to try out. And with Proton VPN, maybe you could try all of these nearby Japanese servers and see what happens. If not, try the other regions. But either way, honestly, they're not that reliable. Again, if you're expecting a free VPN to work in China, that would be more like wishful thinking. So let's just put those to the side and bring up Express, Nord, and Surfshark. Now, as far as Nord and Surfshark, I just want to point one thing out. They could work in China. It's a possibility. However, if we take a look here, so this is when I spoke to the live chat support of both Nord and Surfshark. So as you can tell, I'm asking them the same question. Hi there, I'm wondering about Surfshark's functionality in China. Does it work reliably in China? And they say, there are some heavy internet restrictions and blah, blah, blah. Some people may encounter some problems. And so if that happens, you're going to have to basically manually configure your VPN in order to make it work in China. And there are guides on how to make it work. And for both Surfshark and NordVPN, there could be a little bit of trial and error. But yeah, you could make them work if you really want to make them work. And they're overall just amazing VPNs, both Nord and Surfshark. But for China, if I were to pick, I would just go with ExpressVPN right off the bat. It's basically plug and play as far as China. Another good option would be Viper VPN. Now, I no longer have a subscription for Viper VPN, but I can tell you with its Chameleon protocol, I think they have a protocol that's called Chameleon, and it works great. It's able to bypass the Great Firewall of China. So Viper VPN is another VPN that I would recommend if you're trying to just bypass China very easily. I would just pick ExpressVPN simply because it's one of the easiest and most reliable VPNs out there. Very consistent. It accesses streaming services. Viper VPN isn't really made to access streaming services. It allows for full torrenting without any bandwidth limitations. Viper also works for torrenting, but not as much for streaming services, and it doesn't have as many regions as ExpressVPN. But for China, Viper works great if that's the only thing you're looking for. If you're looking for an all-rounder that does everything super well outside and inside of China, then just go with ExpressVPN. And if you don't mind potentially going through some manual configuration, then you can go for the slightly cheaper options, which are Nord and Surfshark, but they're still very premium VPNs. You'll find full reviews on all the VPNs mentioned today in the description down below. Besides that, comment below if you have any questions. I'll be happy to answer all of them. Like and subscribe if you'd like to support the channel and stay up to date with everything VPNs and cybersecurity. Thank you guys very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Have a wonderful day.